Hello, Monsters Abound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 and Mortal Empires, and part 16, 15, can't remember, of my Throt campaign with Clan Moulder, where things are not going entirely to plan, because this should be a choke point battle, but it's certainly not that, and we've got 4 stacks of chaos heading in this direction. Now, we do have reinforcements as Throt has come onto the battlefield and his troops are racing along the flank here to try and join up with our main army led by, I don't know, I can't remember his name, he's not that important yet. If he actually survives this battle, maybe I'll remember him, maybe I'll give him a name, who knows what'll happen. Maybe he'll replace Ulysses, who I auto-resolve to death. Who knows? Anyway, while that's going on, we've got lots of other things going on. I'm trying to explode these Chaos Warriors, but unfortunately my clan rats are willfully not exploding by not dying quick enough, which is just fuck those guys. We're taking out the Hell Cannon. That's it, the Hell Cannon. Now, we're actually doing that really effectively. I was a bit worried that we might get caught by these Marauders and Mauls, but the Wolf Rats have come in, eaten the Chaos Dwarves, and escaped with nary, what's that, about a quarter of damage? I will take that. I will take that all the way to the bank. Holy shit. Throt's forces are now in position at the top of this hill, and this is looking pretty good. We're raining some of these death blows down on the Chaos Marauders. That is it's looking pretty good. We managed to get Goggle Rat into this army. That means they have a little bit more ammunition than they would do normally, which is going to be incredibly useful. And it looks like the Chaos forces are actually pulling back, potentially trying to regroup with their main force now that they've not managed to catch Throt's reinforcements. And now we have the high ground. That's right. Admittedly, if Anakin had like, you know, what's this, about 5, I think it's about 5,000 Chaos Warriors they've got. That's quite a few Chaos Warriors. On the plus side, because they've brought 4 armies at the same place, that means that all of the Hell Cannons will be coming in last. Sucks to be you. So I'm going to now what? Right. So what we need to do here. So the Clan Rats charging in. What we need to do is for them to die, basically. However, for whatever reason, I don't know if the AI is smart enough to know this, but the AI basically just doesn't attack them. It just kind of wanders around, sort of like bumping into them. You can see they're not actually kind of like actually attacking them. They're just sort of like meandering. No.
Not my fight.
Look, that guy just sort of like it's kind of went, oh god, rats of unusual size, but he didn't actually attack them, and that means these clan rats are actually going to. I mean, can you imagine explosion here? That would be orgasmic, wouldn't it? Better than sex. And I'm pretty good at sex. I've been told that my lovemaking is adequate or lower, and you know, you can't say fairer than that. So unfortunately these clan rats are going to get free. Look at them go. Look at that. We managed to kill about 7 Chaos Warriors, but that's basically just a waste of my time. Those clan rats were worse than useless. Never mind. So moving a Plague Claw Catapult up to the top of the hill. This is where we're going to make our stand. And, okay, we're just going to have to fight wave upon wave of Chaos Warriors for, well, quite a while, basically, because this is going to take quite a while to rebuff all of these buggers. Taking out the Hell Cannon. They won't have any more Hell Cannons, because reinforcements always come in starting with, you know, the artillery is always at the end of your army list, and reinforcements always start coming in from the front of your army list back, so you won't ever, until basically the battle's lost, you won't see artillery if you bring in more than 2 armies, which is actually working in my favour, because I just like to throw as much stuff as possible at you, whereas actually, to be honest, if they sent 2 armies, might have been better? Nah, probably not. Okay, we are causing a lot of damage with our artillery. They haven't even reached our line already. We've killed about 400 of the buggers. Look at them go. Okay, to be honest, Chaos Marauders aren't really that important. Here we go. We've got some Chaos Knights charging up the hill. Our Rat Ogres charging down it. Those Chaos Knights getting a good old pummeling. Our Rat Ogres taking a bit of a beating in return. I think the Rat Ogre Mutants are probably better. They're probably the better option because they're just a bit more tanky. Okay, we've got some units flanking around on the right there, but that's okay because we've got Rat Ogres there. On the centre is where I'm assuming most of the Chaos Forces are going to be attacking. We do have Throts, we've also got the Jeremys, we've got all of our Hell Pit Abominations, there's Mark the Untwistable and Cuddles, there's Jeremy, there's Gorich as well. Gorich charging down. I mean, Gorich should be basically invulnerable at this point. I mean, he should be able to murder his... Yeah, he's just hacking his way through all of these dweebs, and he's going to take very little damage. They Spirit Leeched him. It's not going to phase him, to be honest. Okay, now we've got stuff happening. We've got Chaos Warriors trying to flank us. Fortunately, they don't have that many Chaos Knights. If they had more Chaos Knights, this might be a little bit more messy. But this should be fine. We're sending in the Mutant Rat Ogres to help out the Rat Ogres, because the Rat Ogres, going to be honest, I do love my Rat Ogres, but they are quite squishy. They do seem to take a lot of damage. Okay, so far so good. You can see our artillery barrage laying waste to the Chaos Forces as they advance. Not much in the way of reinforcements coming on yet, because of course we haven't wiped out many of these units. They're mostly just fleeing. A Giant has managed to climb to the top of the hill, but the Wolf Rats have charged him. We've also got Throt attacking as well from the rear there. On the right flank, Rat Ogres have charged in to engage the Chaos Marauders, and they should be able to break them.
Shame for display.
Of course, once their charge bonus, to be honest, we really should have sent someone else in here, like a Rat Ogre Mutant or a Hell Pit Abomination to hold them, and then sent the Rat Ogres in to get a nice little charge. But looks like they are breaking through. Victory is already in our grasp, apparently. That's nice to know. There's a nice big blob of Chaos Warriors who have been flatted by Gorich and Cuddles as well. Cuddles by name, not Cuddles by nature. Also, Chaos Warriors fleeing in the other direction, having been pummeled to death by a horde of monstrous mutants. I think they'd be used to that. Rat Ogres chasing down everyone they can find. A few explosions there, doing some good damage. That, of course, is Morskittus Hellion, who does an AoE effect around him. Some Chaos Warriors have actually managed to sneak through. Not get held back. They're going to charge this Rat Ogre Mutant. Now, of course, we do have cellular instability on quite a few of our units, and that does mean that where it looks like a good place to do it, we can, of course, just blow them up. Ideally, we'd get them completely surrounded by Chaos Warriors for doing that, but we've got so much in the way of cellular instability that, to be honest, using them here or there just to wipe out a unit is probably quite effective. More reinforcements now moving onto the field. Our Wolf Rats are kind of being held back because I'm just waiting for the Hell Cannons to come onto the field, because, of course, unlike normal artillery, they are unbreakable, which means that when they do come onto the field, rather than run away like they should do, which is, you know, usually by that point the battle has already been lost by the enemy and the artillery will just flee right off the field again, the Hell Cannons will just like meander towards us and then start opening fire, which is quite annoying. They also might have Chaos Spawn, of course. Those guys will also be unbreakable, but no problemo. Okay, lots of Chaos Warriors lying dead. Artillery is giving a good account for itself. Getting some good kills there. I mean, the Avalanche Mortars are just, you know, chef kiss. The Warp Lightning Cannons as well, getting a lot of damage done, as well as also picking off quite a few of those Chaos Knights, which is quite effective. Some cellular instability going off there, knocking out those Chaos Warriors. But these Rat Ogre Mutants, to be honest, they just don't take much damage. They just murder their way through these. Let them run. This is where the Wolf Rats could potentially be useful. If I had them here, they could have picked off these units. Although that would mean, of course, that as soon as the unit was wiped out, more reinforcements would have approached. So, to be honest, padding out when we destroy a unit means that we don't have to fight as many units at the same time, which is actually kind of in our favour, because if we can pick them off one by one, then we've got this in the bag. So the first wave is pretty much dead, and you can see that the ground is littered with Chaos Warriors. bodies lying all over the place. I fucking love it. It looks great. It's literally just bodies everywhere. It looks like a proper battlefield, doesn't it? I love this. Oh, I fucking love Total War. Like, legitimately fucking love it. Okay, here comes another wave. Some of this wave is the units that were fled from the first wave but rallied and came back to fight. And that's fine. There's a lot of marauders in this wave as well. There is, however, some Chosen now approaching, and Chaos Knights as well. So there are some nasty units in here. Chaos Warriors with halberds are going to be quite nasty as well. Some of the Rat Ogres have taken quite the beating. A lot of our armies have taken quite a beating. So they come sweeping down to engage this nasty big blob of Chaos Warriors. Chaos Knights being bludgeoned to death by the Thing and by Mark the Untwistable. Of course, these guys are anti-large, which means these Chaos Warriors, Chaos Knights are going to go down very, very quickly. More and more Chaos Warriors coming onto the field. Getting some magic chucked at us there, but it's not doing too much damage. And what I hadn't realised was that without Goggle Rat in our army, we didn't actually have any magical support. So, fortunately, Goggle Rat was in our secondary army, but we do need to get some sort of magical support. I might have to put Goggly Rats in this army. To be honest, with this artillery, I do think it was probably a better shout to put a Warlock Engineer in with that, because it's going to boost up the number of shots they can do, and of course that means, especially in this kind of battle where you have so many enemies to kill, up to almost 5,500 Chaos forces. Fortunately, though, I think they're starting to run out. Because here comes some Chaos Trolls. Chaos Trolls, of course, large monsters. They will come in the end of the battle, and they will be like coming onto the battlefield they will be layered at the end of the army list. They'll be at the end of the army list, near to the end. It goes monstrous units, then artillery. So Chaos Trolls coming onto the battlefield does mean that they're starting to run out of troops. Just as well, because some of my troops are not looking at. Well, you can see, look, some of these Rat Ogres are here. There's only 4 of them left there. There's only the Uber Ogres are taking quite a beating as well. The Rat Ogres here, I mean, they've taken a lot of damage, but there's actually not many of them down. So that's quite good. A lot of our single units, though, looking actually fine. A lot of the Hell Pit Abominations, of course, are going to be healing up anyway. Jeremy and... 2 Jeremys. Jeremy and Jeremy heading back towards the hill, taking up position once again. Some more Chaos Marauders throwing themselves against us, which is fine. Here comes another wave. And here we go. Yes, so you can see this is when I knew we had them on the run, because this Hell Cannon come onto the battlefield means that basically they've run out of reinforcements. They don't have anything left to throw at us. They've expended their strength, almost 6,000 Chaos. Most of them lying dead on the battlefield. The Jeremys heal Jeremys. Questions? Yeah, they do. So if you have multiple pack masters, they will just heal each other. That's nice. Gorik's charging down to take out those Chaos Knights who've come back. Our Warlord is fighting in the front line. Bless him. Obviously he wants to make a name for himself. Maybe I will remember to rename him. Who knows? Miracles do happen. It's a Christmas miracle. The Chaos Trolls have charged in, but they've been terrified by something. I'm assuming the Rat Ogre mutants. Our Wolf Rats are engaging the Chaos Trolls. They're not super effective, but then the Chaos Trolls don't have a huge amount of melee defense or armor. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Plus I'll be able to chase them down and make sure they don't come back. Avalanche Mortars still doing so much damage, up to almost 300 kills from those boys. They are one of the best regiments of renown you can pick up. They're just absolutely devastating. Packed infantry units just melt. They're just silly. Just got a bit silly, really. You know, when you fire cluster bomb, poison wing globes, it's just like just got a bit mad. Jeez, that Jeremy just punted a Chaos Troll all the way from over here over to here. He picked himself back up, but he just got body slammed by a Rat Ogre. He might have exploded. Oh no, there he is. He looks a little bit woozy. I can't blame him. Looks like he's fleeing off in the other direction. As we hunt down as much of the Chaos Forces as possible. It's a little bit of a blob there, but Mark the Untwistable finishing them off. Cuddles as well. The Brood Horror in there as well. We do have cellular instability remaining, but I'm being cautious about using it just in case. However, maybe we don't have to be, because the last few units now coming onto the battlefield, Chaos Trolls there. They're now sort of like dribbling onto the battlefield, but yep, over 6,000 Chaos versus 1,400 of us. However, the numbers are dropping very, very quickly, and they're not being replaced. And as these units start shattering, you can see now army loss is starting to take effect. They've had enough. And there we go. The Chaos Forces are now retreating and pulling away. They're getting out of here. They've had enough. They don't want any more of this pummeling that we've just been giving them. Look how many dead Chaos Warriors are littering the battlefield. As far as the eye can see, Chaos Warrior bodies. However, despite most of that army fleeing off, there's still some left. Some Hell Cannons are still dicking about, as is some Chaos Spawn, which means we're going to have to go and deal with those. Unfortunately, the Hell Cannon managed to get a direct hit on one of our units of Wolf Rats, and they had to flee off the battlefield because they were terrified about being annihilated by screaming ammunition. Cowards. So we're sending our Brood Rats and Wolf Rats, because those are our faster units, to go and hunt down these Chaos Trolls and basically anything we can find, but also deal with these Hell Cannons and the Chaos Spawn as well, because of course we're going to have to wipe them out. They'll never run away. However, that is a victory. It would have been easier at the choke points, but I mean, we won nonetheless, which is the main thing. Fair to say that was a fair few. It's 4 stacks of chaos there. I think definitely going to take the replenishment, though I'm slightly concerned there may be more armies in range. Oh, thank God for that. Jesus. I was honestly worried we're going to get like another 4 stacks, and I'm going to be like, well, that didn't work. So I think what happened there was that they actually blasted past Throt and attacked the other army, which was further away from the river. I think is what happened. I don't know how they did that, because they shouldn't be able to, but they definitely attacked. Doobie-doo. What's this do? Let them fight over it. Mine. During a feast, as enemies consume the paunches of their peers and measured with envious eyes. One of your warlords boasts rather too loudly of the scavenging haul he has discovered. Probably moustaches. Seize claim it at once, obviously. Give that here, Liv. Give it. Give that here, goddammit. Right.
Guide us, Horned One.
So yeah, so they attacked Nurglost. I wonder if they actually blasted past. I don't know. I'm legitimately not sure. However, they have broken themselves upon our armies, which means we should now be able to mop them up.
Not trust this one. Should eat.
I mean, we do. Jeremy's a delicious. It's a delicacy. You can be immortal. I mean, that was close. However, we can now go and bop.
best experiment.
This is where I wish I had Goggle Rat in the army. However, I think he was better off giving all the ammo. So, I think I can catch up with... I don't think I can catch both of them.
There's so many deckhead. There's so many organ parts.
Okay, Bosh.
Harvest parts.
And then we're pulling back
Endless hunger.
to the river. I think maybe what they did is, like, moved past it. Maybe if we had you a little bit further back, I think maybe that will be fine. Okay, well, we managed to, like, wipe out a lot of stacks of chaos there. That was a good hard hit. Who the fuck are you?
A step too far.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? What? Okay. Good. Good. Why are you replenishing so... Oh, because you're that. Fine. Tell you what, you go... Okay, we've got that to deal with. Okay, you're going to have to come over here. Now, your army's not great, but it is fine. I'd like to get rid of you because you're just garbage.
Hornet One watches me.
Absolute garbage. Okay, what? Now, is there something we could do, like, with this? Our front line is not great, but we don't have time to sit back and recruit stuff. Okay, let's get you.
He's loyal. Maybe he's one of my brood.
Yes. Goggly, do I want you in this army? I'm kind of like both yes and no.
Trainer of war beasts.
We definitely want a Jeremy in this army, though. I might get rid of one of those Plagueclaw catapults, but do I want to do that? Probably not. Let's get rid of you. And we'll get Jeremy the intern in here because he could be useful. That army doesn't look overly difficult to deal with.
Twist, bend, mangle.
Throt has 3 skill points. Holy shit. Holy balls. That's quite a few. Let's go... Do I want to go stand or die? Not really. It never really seems worth it for 18 seconds of boost. Let's go mine or mine. Lightning strike? Nah, we got ambush, haven't we? What is our % chance to ambush? Let's have a quick look down through the... No, that's battle effects, campaign effects. So, we have a 35% increase. I don't know what the base is, but that's still a pretty high... I've been looking at this for ages. Fuck it, I'm just going to get it. I'm going to get this as well. It's done.
Does what's told.
Don't even care. Let's... Yeah, sure, both of those.
Rat knows me is best.
More armour for that Jeremy. And for this Jeremy, who is almost fully ranked, I guess Indomitable, because you've pretty much got everything. What do you get the rat that's got everything? Who knows? Okay, well, where's Volkmar today, then? Right. Can I... reach this? I can. I'm almost certain that Volkmar is just around the corner somewhere, but if I do this and then raise it, in theory, there should be no more Hocklands. They should be dead forever. Despite that's the 3rd time I've raised their last settlement, they should now be properly dead. And I realise that seems mental, but yes, they should now, with any luck, fingers crossed, I hope to God, should be dead. So let's get a thing there. Jeremy, you can get tenacity. And back. I guess... opportunist? I guess. Okay, good.
The Empire.
Yes, I know who you are. Right, Norden's under siege. Not much I can do about that. I'm going to ignore it and hope it goes away. Let's get the Erengard port. We do have the defences coming up there. I mean, if anything, Carl should give me a fucking medal for what I just did. I single-handedly held back the apocalypse. And I bet he's just going to send Volkmar after me again. Do I try and hold that? I think we can. You know what? I don't know. I don't know how we're going to kill the characters. That's the only problem. You know what? I legitimately can't be bothered. It just seems like a lot of work. Potentially not much payoff. I mean, that army obviously needs to die. Who are these Hellspire guys? Where have they come from? They were up in the corner, weren't they? Apparently they've come to say hi. I'm against it. Lots of bell polishers all around.
Your demeanor tells me you aren't here to duel.
No, I am not, but you do not like the Warriors of Chaos. So can I get military access?
This is folly.
No? Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. You might attack next turn. But if we can get close enough and get an ambush... If we go there... If we go there... Sure, a little bit of extra range.
Denied.
Okay, you've just got garbage, so... That should be... probably okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's hiding in the trees as well. Look at him. Look at the little bastard.
Skulk ambush. Impossible.
I'm honestly getting quite sick of having to fucking murder Volkmar every single episode. It feels like it is every episode. It's been every episode for the last, like, what, 6, 7? Every single episode, like, Volkmar, he's just there. Endlessly, causing me annoyance. Not even really pain, just annoyance. He's just kind of a dick. Okay, well, Throt you can reach... No, you can't because you're marching. I don't really want to leave this position just in case, but I don't know where those other Chaos armies are. There they are.
That will incur my wrath.
Well, it's okay. Okay, I'm going to stay there for the moment, I think. Let's just chill out there. It's like this is... Oh, God, Skeggy's taken a wattle. Look at that. Wow, that's a very, very chaosy bit there. And plus you've got Marathi as well. It's riddled. Yes, 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 brass key. I mean, not only is Volkmar back, but what does he do? He brings back the faction I just killed. If this isn't like, if the game isn't trolling me at the moment, I don't know what's going on, because that's not fair. That's not fair. He stole all my money, and then he brought back the faction I've worked so hard to kill. What a complete bastard. Can I reach him? I can. Come here, you absolute prick. Okay, well, it's time for our episode, Volkmar Battle. I know everyone was looking forward to it. I know I was. Well, it's time for your daily dose of Volkmar, who once again has... I mean, look, right, I know, like, he probably killed what's his face, Manfred, and so therefore he's just turning up. But how do they have a stack of troops every single turn? It feels like they have a stack of troops nearby, and then it's just like, oh, Volkmar will take control of that. I mean, never Karl, never Balthazar. I'd kill for one of them. Well, I'd kill them, but I'd definitely kill for one of them because Volkmar's a pain in the ass to kill, like deal with. He just doesn't run away, and he regenerates, and he has banishment, and basically he's just the worst thing. Why is he? Why Volkmar? I mean, Balthazar would be a pain in the ass, to be fair, because he would, like, you know, black me with magic. But what about Karl? Where's Karl? Hey, where is Karl these days? Someone tell me that. Where's Karl dicking about? We did see him briefly, I think. Did we? It's hard to tell. I can't remember what happened to the dry... No, it was definitely... Throt definitely killed him. I'm 90% sure. Anyway, so we've got back, and we've got Liv smashing Volkmar to pieces, and of course he's taking no damage because he's on his pimp wagon, which is ridiculous, and also apparently immune to all damage. Also has regen... Why the fuck does it have regeneration? Why the fuck does it... And it doesn't matter. Anyway, so having crushed the rest of his army, we now have to bludgeon Volkmar to death for the next 5 minutes because, of course, it doesn't die very easily or run away. I mean, if he ran away, that would be one thing, you know, but he doesn't. He just sits there and just regenerates and casts banishment at me. I hate him so much. I actually might hate him more than Manfred. I never thought I'd say that, but... Okay, well, Volkmar is dead for at least the next turn.
Don't disappoint me.
That's something, I guess.
Destroy them.
I can't reach Hocklands. Which means they're going to recruit. They better not... I mean, they can't recruit too much stuff, can they? I don't think they can. They can't... I don't think they can... I don't think. Can they? Okay, let's get Quartermaster, because... cheaper stuff. I don't have much money at the moment. So, cheaper stuff. More good. 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 Right. Yes. Okay, you come over here. We need to kill this jerk. Get the ambush. Go on. You didn't get the ambush. Alright, well, he did run away. Which is a close second in things I don't mind happening.
This way.
To be honest, I might be able to get in an ambush there. He's just got Marauder, so I don't think he'll be too difficult. That should be fine. That should be fine. And we've got a load of growth juice because, of course, we've been killing so much shit. Because they just keep throwing stacks upon stacks upon stacks of stuff at us. Okay, well, let's try and deal with... Oh, God, there's... Oh, okay. We've got the ambush against Talogast Mortkin. There's at least another Chaos Army out there. So if we can do this efficiently, then hopefully we can hit that other army, and then that's 6, 7 armies I've killed. This is just the first wave. But that'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.